Hi everyone, Angus Pryor from Dental Profit System bringing you this week's Marketing Monday, the weekly show that gives you actionable tips designed to boost the marketing at your dental practice. Now this week I'm talking about the highly vexed issue of testimonials, and before I start I need to tell you something. What's about to come in this video is not legal advice, but I am talking about matters relating to the law. So if you are uncomfortable with that, then frankly you need to stop this video now. Otherwise I'm going to give you a personal opinion, but if you want to know for sure, go and consult a lawyer. Alright, the reason I'm covering testimonials is frankly it's something that I get asked about quite a lot. So, point one, what are the rules? Well, this document here from APRA, the Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency, I can never remember that term, they provide the guidelines, and by virtue of you being a dentist, you're included in these guidelines, and there's some legislation as well. So what I thought I'd do first is just quickly tell you about some of the why this legislation's in place, because that's something I'd be asking, and secondly what it means for you. Alright, Section 133 of the National Law regulates advertising of registered health services, and that's you. It states, a person must not advertise a regulated health service or a business that provides those services in any way that is false, misleading or deceptive. Now as a consumer that makes a lot of sense. I mean, for us as consumers we don't want other businesses doing that, so that's one of the reasons they do this. You must not do it in a way that offers a gift, discount or other inducement unless the advertisement also states the terms and conditions of the offer. And this is something that I get asked about quite often. Well, you know, we're not allowed to put pricing on our website. Not true. You can put your pricing, you can put, promotion, whatever the case, as long as you state the terms and conditions, no problem. Next one, you cannot use testimonials or purported testimonials about the service or business. We're going to talk about this one in a minute. But you can safely assume that a testimonial is for someone who's talking about their personal experience with your service. You provided a service to them. 4, you can't create an unreasonable expectation of a beneficial treatment. You know, in just 5 minutes we'll give you a perfect smile. Yeah, well that's unrealistic. So that's, again, as consumers you can see why we don't want this. And then the final one, and this is probably the strongest reason why this document's in place, is that what government doesn't want you doing is encouraging the indiscriminate or unnecessary use of regulated health services. If you're the treasurer and this is costing Australia money, then obviously you want people to use the services that are required and not more than that. So that's the legislation. Now, I get asked about testimonials quite a lot because what dentists are trying to do, what you're trying to do is build trust. And testimonials are good in this way because it's a third person's point of view about building trust. But the legislation's pretty clear. By virtue of you being a dentist in Australia, you cannot use a dentist on your website, a testimonial on your website. You can't use it on social media, and in any of your advertising. So if you're doing that, frankly, you need to stop. Otherwise, you risk being taken to court, which is a path I wouldn't want to be going down. But in terms of building trust, there are other things you can do, and I've seen a couple of things lately that I think you really should consider. The first is the use of video. Words are one thing, but I find videos a really great way of building trust. People can see, and dare I say, that's what I'm doing through Marketing Monday. You watch a few of these, you get a bit of an idea about what I'm about, and so it is with your business too. The second one, which is not a testimonial in my view, because it's not talking about someone who's had personal experience with a service, is, and I've seen this work really well, getting staff to actually talk about what they observe from their dealings with clients. So you can imagine a staff member say, you know, I love working here at XYZ Dental because I really love, the fact that, the clients come out and they've got a smile on their face and that we've helped them achieve their goals. So that's not a testimonial about getting the service, but it is, I think it builds trust, and it's certainly, it's not as strong as a testimonial, but I still think it does help in that space. All right, action steps. So this one's pretty straightforward. Have a look at your website, have a look at your marketing, have a look at your social media. If there's any direct testimonial from a client talking about you're an awesome dentist, even if it doesn't say I got whitening done or braces or whatever, you need to get it off there. I'm not the regulator, but the fact is the legislation says you can't do that. If you need a hand producing video to build that trust on your website, that's one of the services that Dental Profit System offers. So get across to dentalprofitsystem.com, send us an email and we'll get in touch. All right, Angus Price signing off. See you next week for Marketing Monday.